Really excited for this one, an underrated stop here on our road trip to Hollywood Nights. Today we are at Little Amerricka here in Marshall, Wisconsin. We're about 30 minutes away from Madison, and this is a real small park. 1991 they opened, and there are some historic attractions in this park, many of which were relocated here. And of course, one of those rides I'm referencing, as you can see behind me, is a Chance Rides toboggan coaster. Super peculiar ride that just does a helix over and over and over and over again. It's the only one of its kind in the United States. I've been on one before, actually in Luxembourg, if you can believe it. So I know what it's like, but we have some first timers that have never done one before. I've heard there's a really scenic train ride that lasts like a half an hour. We definitely ought to do that. Now it is 4 p.m. right now. Park closes at 7. Usually they actually close earlier than that at around 5 p.m. But today is a special event day. It's pretty much the only day of the year they're actually open this late, except for maybe Halloween. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. So that's why earlier today we were actually at Mount Olympus in the Wisconsin Dells, and then we pulled up here in the afternoon to Little Amerricka. And I have to say, I'm really excited to explore another small, quaint little park, especially after going to Mount Olympus, which is just crazy. There's really no words for that place. But yeah, we've got 4 roller coasters to get on and plenty of other really cool rides. So let's head in, waste no more time.
I think it's very similar to Quasi from how it looks so far. Yeah, it's just giving those vibes. I don't know, it looks cute. I'm excited.
Yeah, especially like pulling in here, it was like the same kind of road, dirt parking lot.
Free parking, woohoo!
Yes, and it's also like a little small town, much smaller than anything around Quasi. It was trek to get out here through the middle of nowhere. Very interested to see what this will be like. By
the way, Little Amerricka is not spelled the way you might think, and that's because the park was founded by Lee Merrick, so that's why you have Merrick in the middle of that.
It's made by a dumbass who didn't know how to spell.
That's a joke. By the way, we're heading to Six Flags Great America as our next major park, and I think it's kind of funny that we're here at Little Amerricka before that. The value here is crazy. You can get on some of these rides for a couple bucks, even the major ones. We're gonna start here with the Mad Mouse. It is so unique because this is an Alan Herschel Wild Mouse. Alan Herschel is mainly known for their kiddie coasters, defunct now, but this opened here at the park in 1993, but it was relocated, and we don't know when it first opened, but Little Amerricka purchased the Mad Mouse at an auction for $6,000. I've unironically wanted to ride one of these Alan Herschel mice for a very long time. It looks so janky and so much fun. I actually can't wait. Look at how violent some of these turns are. Oh my gosh. Whoa! You can see the whole thing kind of shake a little bit too. Gnarly. Oh, I'm so stoked. This thing is crazy. These first few turns shouldn't be that bad, but I think it's gonna get aggressive real quick. Oh, but you can already tell too, it's jank, man. I'm so stoked for this. Just a guilty pleasure type ride. Oh, laterals are crazy already. Whoa, whoa, oh. Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. There's no restraint for this. This is insane. That might be one of my favorite wild nights I've ever done. I can't believe the forces I felt. I wasn't holding on to the black bars like they told me to, so I was just kind of flopping around in my seat the whole way. That was so much fun. And riding on my own too, the laterals were crazy. But you can't have someone in your lap. You guys did that.
Yeah, I rode with Skylar on my lap. So this ride probably opened. We don't even know what year it opened.
We don't know.
Way back in the day, and I literally feel like I'm transported to that year, being in this amusement park and being on that ride.
This place is sick.
And I can see why they found it fun way back in the day. Like, it still holds up today. We were having a blast on that thing.
Yeah, no, it seriously feels like a jump back in time. It feels like the 60s, especially just with the fact that this is even here and running. Like, what?
Yeah, props to this park for maintaining all these old rides, because I am sure the parts aren't common and stuff, yet they see how fun it is. Keep it going.
Look at this awesome train ride too. This thing looks sick. Again, we're definitely gonna have to get a ride on that later. 1919, interesting. I wonder if that was from some other park as well. Dude, I'm stoked. This opened here in 1993, but it was relocated several times. It actually started out in Arkansas, if you can believe it, 1969. Also found a home in Indiana at one point, but it's been here in Wisconsin ever since 1993. Again, I've done one before, but there's nothing like going straight up through this tunnel and you're strapped inside of this cage thing and down that helix. These dips are super violent. Check out these restraints, dude. You can't make that up. The clearances must be so tight. Shout out to the ride operator because he's taking a smoke break. That's why the ride hasn't gone yet. That's awesome. You cannot make this up. This is crazy, dude. We're literally in a cage. If this isn't one of the strangest roller coasters that we'll ever ride on this channel, I don't know what is. Low-key worried I'm gonna hit my head on this thing, but here we go. Oh! We're going straight up. Feels like we're on a rocket going to space. Oh my gosh. Please don't be too painful. What is this? Oh! I'm worried for the dips at the end. Oh no! Oh! Come on! Come on! Oh! No! No way that just happened. Oh my god. There the girls go. Oh boy. Oh, that thing was not comfortable, but definitely worth it for the experience, that's for sure. Kind of blows my mind that the same manufacturer that did that also went on to do Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom, which is one of my favorite small-scale roller coasters probably I've ever been on. This, on the other hand, is a small-scale roller coaster that I can't say I'm a very big fan of, but you know what? It's worth it. It really is. It's such a historic, super unique attraction. There's nothing like this on the continent as far as I know. Did you die?
I think so, because no way this is real.
I was just like, no way, like no way. The whole time we were going down, I was like, this cannot be real.
No way this is a real operating ride in the state of Wisconsin.
Another piece of history up next, and this is Meteor. This is the park's wooden coaster. It's pretty cool that they actually have one. I wasn't expecting that. Just a small scale family wooden coaster, but it still looks great. It looks like one of those like Woodstock Express clones that you would do at the Cedar Fair parks. This also has a lot of history. Opened at this park in 2007, but it was relocated twice from parks in Illinois. Started its life there in 1953. Look at this. He pulls a lever to get this thing to dispatch. What's up, bro? And it's a curved station, which you do not see every day. That's only prevalent on classic wooden coasters. Heading out on the curved station, out of copyright zone. That music is so damn loud, it's not good for the video, but this is a Philadelphia Toboggan Company little junior wooden roller coaster. A lot like the Woodstock Express coasters I referenced. Whoa! It's very smooth. Here we go down the drop. Woo! Whoa! Pretty fun. It's definitely very well looked after, especially considering it was relocated a whole bunch of times. Little bunny hill. Whoa! Whoa! Woohoo! Whoa! Nice ride. And back into the curb station. This is just so cool to me. Oh, we get to go again. I had no idea we went around twice, but that's really cool. Good bang for your buck for sure. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that crazy thing. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to do that. Whoa! Whoa! Nice. Skylar was convinced to get a capybara.
It's so cute, I want it.
What is even going on?
It's cute.
I think it's just like a little flea market type of thing.
Yeah. Meteor was sick though. That is just good, simple, fun, great wooden coaster, very smooth.
Yeah, that was fun. Very smooth, very enjoyable, very small, very cute, adorable. Love to see it.
Yeah, that was a super fun coaster. I don't know, it brings such a nostalgic feel because it feels like old America, and it feels like everything is like being well taken care of, and everything is just so nice. I don't know, all the people are so nice. It's just such a well-rounded experience, and I really enjoy the ride. I think it's a great fit for the park.
And here's Kiddieland. This is also where you have the railroad station, so we'll hop on that in a bit here. We got one more roller coaster to get on back in this section of the park. Just like the Mad Mouse, this was also done by Alan Herschel. This Little Dipper coaster goes around in this big oval shape. They actually have some kiddie rides inside of the coaster too. That's crazy. It's another one you pull a lever to get this thing to dispatch. Super cool. Opened in 1993, and this also has some pretty interesting history. Little Amerricka purchased this Little Dipper from a private party in Missouri. The former owner wanted to construct it on his property, but it was never able to happen. So it arrived in Little Amerricka in very poor condition. The park spent a good amount of time refurbishing it, and yeah, here it is in operation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I barely fit in this thing. Little Dipper, let's go. Oh, also it's weird, this park is right next to a gravesite. Whoa! Oh, look at these bunny hills. Whoa! Whoa! Holy cow. Pretty gnarly kiddie coaster. I like it though. Oh, there's actually an abandoned one of these in my home city of San Diego, and a couple years ago I went to that property and I got to climb on the lift hill of it. Here's a picture on screen here, so it's really cool like riding that coaster, you know? Oh, oh, this thing looks absolutely nuts. Sorry about the music, it's so loud, but this is a Rolo plane, one of the last ones in America. Oh, wait, I didn't know I was gonna do this. Oh, I need to get my right hand out, dude. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! before, so this is just insane. I know Knoebels has one, I know Lakeside in Colorado has one. Sylvan Beach Park in New York has one. We should be riding that later this trip. Now we are going backwards. Oh! Ah! You look in pain, bro. Oh! 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 Oh, this cycle time is so long, it's making me dizzy. Oh, we're coming to a close, I think. Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
That was insane. I couldn't believe that was real. Like, I was holding on for dear life.
I feel like we're in a dream.
Oh my God, I could have easily hurt myself on that.
Oh my God, this is insane. What is this park? Dude, this train is sick. It goes like 3 miles. Whiskey River Railway, let's do it. We've made it out of their famous train ride. This thing is crazy because you just hop on and then they get going. Like, they don't even give you a warning when they're about to get going. There's also a really interesting monorail up there too. We might do that if we have the time. This park is such a surprise. Get right up close to a lot of these coasters, and there's a fence here, but in a lot of these areas there's no barrier, so you can easily just waltz onto the track. Especially if you're a little kid. I'm like, people could get hurt doing that, but I guess they just trust their guests. They have this like tiny little western town that they built right here. I think we're gonna go through heading back. We're heading out into the fields of Wisconsin though right now. We're going through a pretty cool campground here, and there's a lot of like playground equipment, a little beach, and you have like climbing stuff. I don't even know what's going on. This is so cool, but at this point we're so far outside the park you can't even see any of the rides. What is that? Is that like an alpaca or something? We're going around this lake too. This is beautiful. What a great train ride. Look at all these geese, guys. It's so sick chilling by the water. Dude, we're going out into the woods now. This is amazing. I can't believe this ride, dude. This is our furthest point from the park itself. You can look at my map here. We're not even close to Little Amerricka anymore. This is crazy. Like, do they own all the land here, or did they just get permission to build this thing? I have no idea. Or maybe this was here before the park even existed in 1991. We're going into this tunnel now, and I think on the other end is where you had those western buildings. Here we are. The train was absolutely incredible. It was one of the best train rides I've ever done in any amusement park. I can't believe what I just rode. That thing was so long, and it showed so much variety and scenery, from lakes to forest. There's some cool farm animals that you got to see. Took you through a campground past some really cool homes. That was sick.
I bought some slime from one of the cute little vendors, and I bought a Hello Kitty lip gloss.
I was about to say, your lips are pink.
It's like
I think it's like color changing, and it was glitter.
Oh, that's fun.
Did you guys like your train?
It was so good.
It's such a vibe here.
I really love it. I don't know, it's like America propaganda. I love it.
In such a good way. It makes me love America.
Yeah.
The train was like a scenic tour of like the Midwest scenery. I feel like I'm getting the full Midwest experience.
I've spent a lot of time in Wisconsin, and this place captures it pretty well.
What a weird contraption this is. A monorail in the sky over the front entrance too. That Mad Mouse was great though. Still the highlight of my day, I think. Well, the train ride was pretty cool too. Once again, I must reiterate what a weird contraption this is. We are zigzagging like a snake. Fantastic views of the park though. This has just been a nice change of pace. It's very different from all the other parks we've been to on this trip, and for that alone I've really enjoyed it. But even just looking at it on its own, it's a really nice park actually. What a fantastic time it's been here at Little Amerricka. I've already done all my talking, said everything I need to say. I've really enjoyed it though. I thought this was a great park.
I think I've glazed this park enough, but like something about it is just so wonderful. Please visit this park.
It's genuinely such a fun place to hang out. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I wouldn't add anything. Like, this place is kind of inspired by like the hundreds of defunct parks in this country. It's like a dying breed, and it's so cool to like live through it right now.
Yeah, we were saying the park itself isn't actually that old. All these rides are relocated here and come together to form this 1950s feeling park. So interesting how they were able to pull that off. But thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next vlog from Six Flags Great America in Chicago. Peace out, guys.